Harvest time at Calingiri, northeast of Perth, where lentil grower John Young is reaping rewards for a grain legume that's becoming increasingly popular and profitable.
The profitability of legumes is our key reason for growing them here. We are finding our fertiliser costs with a wheat and canola rotation were just, moving up too high. But just for instance, our wheat crop, our fertiliser costs are about $300 a hectare, and in the lentil crop that we're standing in now, our fertiliser costs are $60. So that's what makes a legume in the system, in the farming system, profitable.
Machinery and technological improvements are helping to lift the harvesting barriers of this low-lying legume to new heights of export success. New header front technology and, in some cases, crop lifters are addressing variable yields and increasing lentil harvest efficiency. But it all starts with paddock preparation.
We are standing today in a crop of thunder lentils, and as you can see, it's very close to the ground. It's probably only standing 25 centimetres high. So the challenges for that are the harvester comb is going to be very close to the ground. So paddock preparation is really key in this scenario. You need to pick your rocks and roots and sticks, and then to roll the paddock if you're to grow lentils, so that your harvester can run safely very close to the ground.
So it's good to get that as low as possible and underneath the crop so it can part it without sort of having too much shatter.
Specialised header fronts, more suited to operating closer to the ground, and setting up knife guards to help get pods into the front of the harvester can all improve harvest efficiency.
Well, with the short height, it's always been a problem for harvesting, particularly the stress on the drivers watching the knife. But fortunately, the newer technology now, like this machine behind me, has got an excellent control that can keep an even pressure on the ground, so the driver has got far less stress. And there's measurement systems now that can assist the driver for keeping the comb very close to the ground and then getting all the crop in. So the technology has improved from the days when we had to control it totally by the driver.
Attaching crop lifters to the knife that extend forward to lift the lentils is another option, although John hasn't gone that way. If you do use crop lifters, they must be bolted on.
Because if they do come off and you could, under a clump, you could take it through the harvester. And also the reel, set the reel so that the tines come down perpendicular to the top edge of the lifter. So it's just nicely sweeping the material up the top of the lifter.
Measuring lentil harvest losses also helps to maximise your profits. Drop trays attached to the harvester quantify losses and guide combine adjustments to support better harvest outcomes.
And they've done that here, set up the harvester, and it makes it so much easier. And then now, most headers now, you can calibrate that loss, so the driver then just watches the needle for the rest of the day. He doesn't have to do another loss test.
Understanding his harvest conditions, including paddock choice and preparation, and applying the appropriate machinery setup have all combined to help John realise over 2 tonnes to the hectare this season.
The key learnings I think about growing lentils are to really to have a go and to try different legumes on different soil types on your farm, and also to reach out to other growers that are doing the same thing, because there is a lot of legumes in the ground in West Australia.
The more experience you get from other growers, the more confidence you'll have in having a crack.